Morning from Sanaka Global Trading here in London. Been quite a quiet morning. We're just looking at cable at the moment. As you see, it's slightly bid up. Not a lot, trading about 160.50. Some bids, not many offers. Principally upon the statements from Michael Gove, an old friend of mine from university. He made it via the Mail on Sunday, as that is essentially Britain's version of Pravda for the Russian government, and you can take it as being fairly accurate. He said that the UK should consider, in fact, is ready to consider quitting the European Union unless the country has handed back its sovereignty from Europe. Interestingly, in this context, yesterday on a TV program, Philip Hammond, the Defence Secretary, also threw his weight behind Gove's reported comments, saying that he was reflecting what many of us feel in the party. Gove is also reported to have told his friends that if there was a referendum today on whether the UK remains part of the EU, he personally would vote in the Cabinet for Britain to leave the Union, and that he'd discussed his views with the Prime Minister, David Cameron. As an adjunct to this, you may consider this coincidence, but clearly it isn't. Britain is set to announce plans to opt out of a range of European Union justice and policing measures which have traditionally rankled on everybody in this country. This includes the European arrest warrant and various other ludicrous EU mandated human rights facilities for odious people in this country. Home Secretary Theresa May is expected today to confirm the government's plans to exercise its right to opt out of these various EU measures before they come into force in 2014. The coalition government would then seek to renegotiate to opt back into certain measures which it felt were in the national interest. The Gove comments then are clearly connected to this renegotiation process, aiming to put pressure on the EU to yield to the UK's demands on the various handbacks of power. The question is, of course, is Gove and the government is it bluffing on this? The answer, I would suspect, is no. Consequently, this being a very popular move amongst the populace of this country and amongst investors, I would say that that's probably positive for sterling, although, as I say, the market is fairly sideways so far. All right, that's it from us until midday. Have a good day.